Welcome back to Enjoy English School. I'm Steven.
我是 Minnie.
And today we're continuing with the topic biography, and we're talking about the retirement of a Japanese baseball legend, pages 48 to 49.
那我们今天呢会持续昨天讲到的人物传记的部分，然后继续来讲讲我们铃木一郎的故事。那我们今天在第48到第49页。
So let's get started.
那我们就开始吧。
No one in baseball history played the game like Ichiro.
棒球史上呢，没有任何一个人像铃木一郎一样这样子打比赛的哦。
So here we see the game. It's because we already know we're talking about baseball.
那这边我们会直接看到他这边的比赛，直接用 game 这个字，因为我们已经早就知道说我们在讲的就是棒球比赛。
And in front of history, we have the word baseball. So we're trying to specify that this is just about baseball history.
那你可以看到 history 历史这个字前面我们加了 baseball 棒球，所以你就可以知道我们接下来要讲的所有跟历史有关系的东西全部都是棒球的历史哦。
And here we see no one played like Ichiro. That just means that he was one of a kind. He was very special.
所以你这边可以看到一个句构，很明显的句构叫做 no one， 然后 played like 这个人，那就是代表说史无前例，没有人跟他一样。
One of a kind is an adjective that describes someone who is very, very special, someone that's very unique. And one is O-N-E, of O-F-A-A, kind, K-I-N-D. And this kind is kind of like, it's not saying nice, but it's like saying a type or a type of person.
那刚刚老师有特别提到一个 one of a kind， 这个它其实是一个形容词用法，就代表说它非常的 special， 非常的特别，非常的独特，非常的独树一帜。那老师刚刚也特别讲说 K-I-N-D kind 这个字在这边不是当友善或善良的意思哦，这边它是种类的意思，就有点像 type type 这样子的用法。
And don't forget, in between one of a kind, usually you see hyphens to show that it's one word.
然后不要忘记 one of a kind， 它其实中间都会有一个小杠杠 ，one 杠 of 杠 a 杠 kind 这样子，所以它就是用这个小杠杠来把它变成是一个形容词的用法哦。
He had a special style that was all his own.
那他呢，独树一格。That was easy.
All right, and then special style. Another way to say that is unique style, which is spelled U-N-I-Q-U-E.
那刚刚那一句话的翻译真的是独树一格4个字啊。那 special 这个字其实又可以用 unique 这个字来代替哦。
And what do they mean by all his own? That means only he had it.
那 all his own 这个用法呢，又是特别强调说，就是这个人只有他才有这样子的一个个性，一个这样子的特征。
Although he did not have a lot of power, Ichiro had amazing bat control.
那虽然呢，铃木一郎他击球力道不是说那么强，但是他拥有掌握球棒的这个惊人的能力。
So bat, it's not that animal that you see at nighttime. A bat in baseball is the thing that you use to hit the ball.
所以这边看到的 bat bat 不是倒挂的那个蝙蝠哦，这边指的是那个棒球棒子的部分。
So control means that you know how to use your arm power, you know how to use your coordination to make it hit the ball exactly how you want it. So bat control means that he was able to use his bat to hit the ball at a certain angle or a certain way, not necessarily with a lot of power, but with a lot of ability to control where it was going.
所以这边的 control 这个字啊，它指的是你用你的协调的能力，用你那个手臂的这个肌力去做挥杆的这个动作，去控制它。所以这边就是在强调铃木一郎他对控球这件事啊是非常厉害的。
And here, a lot of times in English with adjectives like amazing, don't be afraid to make that word, a little longer or emphasize that word, such as Ichiro had amazing bat control.
那这边呢特别强调说，当你在 用英文来表达事情的时候，像 amazing 这种就是极度惊人啊、很 wow 的字的时候，不要害羞。你在讲这个字的时候，就是放慢它，强调它，讲出来英文就会非常的自然哦。
Because a lot of my, at least my Taiwanese friends, when they say amazing, sometimes they'll read it like Ichiro had amazing bat control. It just doesn't feel amazing enough.
Yeah， 他说有很多啊，他的那种台湾可能比较内敛、比较害羞的人，在讲 amazing 这个字的时候，就很快 amazing 就这样带过，听起来就没有惊人的感觉啊。所以这个时候我们就用口语的方式去做一个强调的动作。
This allowed him to hit the ball all over the field and get on base.
这让他呢能够把球打到球场里面的各处，然后呢站上垒包。
So what is this? This is talking about his bat control from the previous sentence. Allowed him to means it let him.
那这边的 this 它其实就是一个代词的用法，指的就是我们前面刚刚提过他对球的这个控制力。那 allow him to 就是允许他、让他的意思。
And here we see all over the field. When you see all over, it means everywhere, anywhere.
那你看到这边看到 all over the field，all over 其实就是四处、到处的意思哦。
And we see the word base. In baseball, a base is basically the first one that you stand on when the pitcher hits the ball is the home base. The first one that they run to is first base, second base is the second, third base, and then back to home base.
那这边你可以看到 base base 这个字其实就是垒包。那在棒球里面，大家都知道就会有踩到本垒啊、一垒啊、二垒啊，然后再回来这样子的一个用法。
Then he could use his amazing speed to score runs and help his team win games.
然后呢，他再用他惊人的速度来得分，帮助呢他自己的球队赢得这个比赛。
So here we see the word amazing again. So don't forget you can emphasize that.
Amazing.
And then you see, then there's a comma. So don't forget, don't feel bad to pause when you're speaking English. You don't have to read it so quickly. In English, we are often taking our time, emphasizing some words, pausing in some places. A comma is a good place to know when to pause.
然后这边用到了 then 这个字，其实就是然后。那 then 后面你也可以看到有一个逗号，所以当你看到逗号的时候，当你在做一个语言的表达的时候，看到逗号不用去思考，就是放慢速度，停下来，把每一个字都讲清楚，把每个字的情绪都表达到位了之后，讲起来就会非常自然啦。
So what does score runs means? A run in baseball is whenever you run in between the bases. So Ichiro was able to let his team get these runs in so they could score runs, which means they're getting points or they're getting closer to having a score.
所以这个 score run 的意思呢，就是因为棒球这个活动，它就是让球在天空中飞嘛。那飞的这个时间，他的队员们就有时间去跑到不同的垒，所以他要跑回来才可以得分，就代表说 Ichiro 他打的这个时间很长，让大家都有时间去跑到自己该去的垒包，然后做得分的动作。
Ichiro was also one of the league's best defensive players.
那铃木一郎呢，也是联盟中最好的防守球员之一哦。
So one of the best means that he's not necessarily the best, but he's one of the top ones.
所以 one of the best 这个用法呢，其实就是他不是真的唯一最好的那个，但他是所有好的里面，他一定占了一席。
Okay, so defensive is an adjective. It means to, like, for the verb defend, which means to protect. So in baseball, the defensive team is the one that is pitching the ball, not hitting the ball.
所以呢 defensive 这个字它是形容词，指的是防守。所以像 defensive player 这个人呢，他其实就是做一个防守的球员，他不是打球那个，他是做防守的那一个。
Players were scared to run when he had the ball due to his powerful arm.
因为他呢有这个强而有力的臂膀啊，所以所有的其他的这个球员呢，在他接到球的时候都不敢轻举妄动哦。
So due to his powerful arm, we could also say because of his powerful arm.
那 due to 的用法其实就跟 because 因为的用法是一样的哦。
All right, let's take a short break.
OK。
Off the field, fans loved Ichiro for his colorful personality.
那在场外呢，这个球迷也会因为铃木一郎他鲜明的个性，而且非常的喜欢他。
So off the field is the setting for the sentence. Because usually Ichiro, when he's seen by everybody, he's on the playing field, the baseball field. That's why we can say off the field here for the setting.
所以 off the field 这个用法，它是特别的强调说这个句子发生它的场景就是在场外，因为你知道铃木一朗他是一个球星嘛，所以通常我们看到他的时候，他都在打球，都在场内，所以这边要特别提到的是他在场外的个性，场外的举动。
So everybody should know what personality means, right? It's what makes someone special about themselves, their behavior. Well, what is a colorful personality? That's when somebody has a personality that's very unique, it's very outgoing, it's something that everyone finds interesting.
所以 personality 这个字其实就是个性的意思。那这边特别用 colorful 这个字，代表说这个个性呢，可能是非常乐观、非常开朗、非常的外向、非常让人家能够印象深刻。所以我们用 colorful personality.
And the opposite of that is boring personality.
那相反呢，就是 boring personality， 就是无聊的个性啦。
When he first came to the U.S., Ichiro only knew a few English words.
所以当他刚开始到美国的时候，其实铃木一朗他只懂得一点点的英文单字哦。
Here, a lot of times, a lot of my friends, they don't know if vocabulary is a word that they can say, I don't know much English words. They'll say that. So you can actually say that. I know only a few English words if you don't know that much vocabulary.
所以当你如果真的不太懂很多的英文单词，然后你在表达上面有点困难的时候，其实这个时候就可以讲这个句子，那别人就会知道哦，他可能要挑一些比较简单的字啊，或者是用比较简单的文法句构啊来让你理解。
Ichiro would make his teammates laugh by saying funny English phrases and expressions that he had learned.
然后铃木一朗呢，会透过他所学到的英文字啊，然后让大家听到他的措辞的时候都哈哈大笑的。
So here we see by saying funny English phrases, it means that he made them laugh by doing these things.
那这边我们可以看到 by saying funny English phrases， 这边用 by 其实就是借由。那这边的 by 介系词当借由的时候，后面的 saying 可以看到它用动名词的形式出现，就代表他借由做这件事情来达到什么样子的目的。
So expressions here, we know a lot of times facial expressions. That means that whatever way that you use to express your face, like happy and sad. But expressions in English are phrases that we use, like idioms that we're used to using that might not mean exactly what you think they sound like.
那 expression 这个字最简单、简明的、鲜明的意思就是说我们的面部表情，我们要怎么样去表现情绪在脸上啊？是喜怒哀乐哪一种啊？那在英文 expression 的时候，也同时代表是他们可能用比较当地的俗语、谚语啊，去表达一些事情的时候，那我们也可以叫做 expression。
Like, you're killing it. It means like you're doing such a good job, but some people might think it means you're actually killing something. So
所以
that's an expression to look out for.
刚刚他就举了一个非常有趣的表达方式 ，You're killing it， 感觉好像是你在杀什么东西，但其实意思就是说，你做得很好的意思。
All right, let's take a short break. Even though Ichiro's career on the field is now over, he will stay involved in the sport.
虽然呢，现在铃木一朗在球场上的职涯呀已经结束了，但是呢，他在这一项运动啊还是密切相关哦。
So here, even though is a contradiction, right? Because we're going to talk about how he's not over with his career in baseball. So here we see career on the field. It just means that he's not playing anymore. It's another way to say that, a very creative way to say that.
所以这边 even though 它其实就是要做一个反义的一个表达的强调的方式，然后这边 career on the field 其实指的就是他在这个球场上的生涯。
And we see is now over. Is now over, we don't really need that now. We can just say is over, but now is just emphasizing that it's now over. So this is both acceptable.
所以这边 is now over， 其实那个 now 它算是一个强调作用，代表说现在结束。否则的话，以一个文法的角度来看的话 is over 其实这个句子就已经非常完整了。
Here also we see will stay involved in. This is another way to say that he will always be a part of. He is staying a part of. He's still participating in this.
那这边 stay involved in 它其实就是 stay in， 它其实就是待在这里，继续跟这个相关，然后继续干涉的一个意思。
Also, a lot of times, instead of involved in, we can also see involved with. So here we could also say he will stay involved with the sport. You can see both.
那 involve 这个字，它搭配的介系词除了 in 以外，还有 with with 的用法也是可以的哦。
The Mariners, which is the team that he joined in the U.S., offered him a job working with the team and their players.
那水手队，也就是他现在在的这个队，给了他一份与球团跟球员一起工作的一个职位哦。
So when someone offers you a job, that means they give you this job opportunity.
那当然，这边用到 offer 这个字，其实就是提供的意思，就代表我给你一个工作机会的意思。
But offer also means that you have the choice to say no as well.
那 offer 这个字呢，也是有留这个余地，让你去做一个拒绝的动作。
And also another thing I want to mention here is in team, the people that are in the team, they could be called team members. But since this is baseball, you could also say, because they play baseball, you could say team players as well.
所以通常啊，同一个团队的我们会用 team member 这个字，用这个 member 就是会员、成员这个字。但因为他们这边都是球员嘛，都是打球，所以我们才会用 player 这个字哦。
He will give them hitting tips and help them find talented new players.
那铃木一郎呢，会给球员们打击上面的一些指点，然后呢，帮助球团找到非常有天赋的新球员。
So here we see hitting as in hitting the ball with the bat, and tips here could also mean he's giving them some advice.
那这边我们看到 hitting， 它其实就是我们前面提过很多次打击的意思。那这边的 tip 其实就是一些小方法、小 pitball 的意思哦。
And here we see the adjective talented. So talented can mean that you have a lot of things that you can know how to do, like you know how to sing, you know how to dance. That's talent. But when you're good at a certain skill, like baseball, we could also say that you're a talented player.
那 talented 其实也可以当做是一个天赋啊，就是你也会跳舞，你也会唱歌这样子。但如果在这边的话，它就是指说他非常有天分的一个球员。
In a few years, Ichiro is certain to join other baseball legends in the Baseball Hall of Fame.
那在几年后呢，铃木一郎是很肯定的，他一定会进入所谓的棒球名人堂，跟其他呢这个棒球坛之间的这个传奇人物并列哦。
So in a few years, actually yesterday we said in several years, remember? We could also say in a few years. It's the same exact thing.
那昨天我们有特别提过那个 several 那个字后面要加复数的名词嘛？那在这边 a few 其实也就是 several 的意思，也可以等于 some，right？就是一些、许多的意思哦。
So some people are always confused. When I say a few or several, is there a difference? Not really. But if you really, really want to nitpick, sometimes we think in a few years seems like it's less than several years.
那常常会有人问他说，你用 several 跟你用 a few 的时候，中间到底有什么差异啊？那如果真的要鸡蛋里挑骨头，说它那个很轻微的差异的话，那其实 several 还是会比 a few 感觉上还要丰富，还要来得多哦。
And Ichiro is certain. Certain, this adjective means he's very sure.
那 certain 这个字呢，它是一个 adjective， 它是一个形容词，意思就是它非常肯定、非常确定的意思。
Okay, and then Baseball Hall of Fame, it's a name of a award, an award. That's why it's all capitalized here.
所以你可以看到 Baseball Hall of Fame 全部都是用大写的第一个字，它是因为它是一个专有名词，它就是一个名人堂，它就是一个特别的一个奖励，一个很崇高的一个活动。
All right, so Hall of Fame is also just, any kind of sport or any kind of award. If someone does something really well, they'll probably be entered into the Hall of Fame.
那 Hall of Fame 呢，它其实就是名人堂的意思，所以可能在不同领域它都有自己的名人堂哦。
Well, it seems like we learned a lot about Ichiro Suzuki today, right?
Yeah.
He also played, every season there's 162 games.
每一季在棒球里面，每一季都会有162场比赛。
His greatest record in one season was 262 hits. That's really amazing.
Wow.
All right, well, we learned a lot about him today, but we got to do some review, all right?
那我们今天虽然学了很多，相信大家的脑袋都非常的充实，对不对？那我们现在要做一点点小复习咯。
Unique.
独特的
Style.
风格
Amazing.
惊人的
Allow.
容许
Allow to do something.
容许某人做某事
Score.
得分
Defensive.
防守
Offensive.
它的相反词也就是攻击
Powerful.
有力的
Colorful.
鲜明的
Colorful personality.
鲜明的个性
Expression.
表达，或者是我们文章中所谓用词的部分。
Stay involved in or stay involved with.
参与或者是加入。
Offer someone a job.
提供给予某人一个工作。
Talented.
非常有天赋的。
Certain as an adjective.
那 certain 当作是形容词的时候，就是非常肯定、确定的意思。
Well, that concludes our review section. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
那这就是我们今天讲铃木一郎的故事啦。那希望下一次一样的地方可以再跟大家见面哦。那如果你想要复习的时候，不要忘记到 YouTube 寻找常春藤英语，就可以找到我们咯。那我们就下次见咯。
Bye bye.
第48页，人物传记，野球传说永流传。
The retirement of a Japanese baseball legend. No one in baseball history played the game like Ichiro. He had a special style that was all his own. Although he did not have a lot of power, Ichiro had amazing bat control. This allowed him to hit the ball all over the field and get on base. Then he could use his amazing speed to score runs and help his team win games. Ichiro was also one of the league's best defensive players. Players were scared to run when he had the ball due to his powerful arm. Off the field, fans loved Ichiro for his colorful personality. When he first came to the U.S., Ichiro only knew a few English words. Ichiro would make his teammates laugh by saying funny English phrases and expressions that he had learned. Even though Ichiro's career on the field is now over, he will stay involved in the sport. The Mariners offered him a job working with the team and their players. He will give them hitting tips and help them find talented new players. In a few years, Ichiro is certain to join other baseball legends in the Baseball Hall of Fame.